Hey, Goob here. Sorry this video took so long to make. I was a little sick and my voice sounded more battered than normal. Also, next video will be on the zombie game, I promise. I just took a little over a week to update my game, Tanked Out. But, if Tanked Out gets enough support, I will come back and add real multiplayer, instead of just Steam Remote Play. I will also release it for consoles, including Switch, as long as Nintendo doesn't decline me for the third time in a row. Oh, and if you like the work I do as a developer, please don't hesitate to buy Tanked Out on Steam. It's only 8 USD. It really helps and allows me to keep a mostly weekly schedule and keep working on projects like the zombie roguelike. If not, your support even as a viewer is greatly appreciated. First on the menu for this update was to add the sick new turrets. But first, I need models. But I kind of forgot to record myself modeling. Next, I added them to Unity and made sure the animations would work with the systems I had already made. But as the menu stands now, nothing more will fit. So, first on the menu was to revamp the tank selection screen, which I didn't record because it took 4 hours. But I did take some screenshots of my progress. And now that I have the new menu, I just need to disable the cursor when you enter it. Then I made the transitions nice and smooth. Now I can take the player's input and make the box selected change when you move the left stick up or down. Then I programmed at a very average programmer pace and made it so that way when you readied up or left, it would close the box you had selected. Then, I made readying up actually work again and send you into a match. Crazy. I decided now was a good time to actually make the menu work, so I re-added changing turrets and treads. But now the menu is looking kinda stiff, so I made the arrows and option icons move the direction that you moved. Now that most of the menu stuff was over with, it was finally time to give tanks a new paint job and to make the textures not look so blown out. To try to stop people from driving backwards the whole time, I made moving backwards 25% slower, which did not end up stopping my friends from charging in backwards like fools.
What? He's damaged. Go get him. He's one shot. Please, just kill him.
My bullet was gonna kill him, bro.
You're driving backwards again, you fool.
You're one shot.
I tried playing around with an actual background and got it to a point that I liked. I also made the help menu display properly, so it wouldn't glitch out. I also found out they added support for masking a render texture. Then, I put text on all the options so that you know what each option is. And next I wanted to make the stats at the bottom work instead of making my players do some quick math. But I eventually got the stats working how I wanted them to work, and it was time for a quick test with some friends. After writing a bunch of stuff down and quickly fixing them, it was time to add the first of the 3 new turrets, the shotgun. Okay. Maybe 9 bullets per shot was a little too much, so I toned it down to 5. And after making the changes, I needed to test how broken it was with some friends. It ended up being laughably underpowered. Some of the things I did to make it stronger was buffing the damage per bullet from 0.2 to 0.4, making the spread between each bullet 4 degrees from 5 degrees, and speeding up its reload speed. The next turret on the list was the mortar, a direct counter to the shotgun. The first attempt wasn't my finest display of programming though, but I fixed the bullets destroying each other, and for testing purposes I used Unity's slurp function. Once everything was working as expected, I hopped into Desmos and made a function that when given a height, curve size, and time, would spit out the height I could use for any curve. Now with the curve looking so cool cause of math, I made the bullets a little bigger and also added a sphere that would show other players where the mortar shell would damage when it landed. Then I had to make the line use the same curve functions so that it would show the same arc. Then I fixed some goofiness and made the radius damage of the mortar shell do 0.5 damage and also destroy props. And then I found out that it would still activate destroyed boxes, so I fixed it and made it so that it wouldn't damage props or players that were behind walls but still in the radius. I was gonna add different weather like snow, but ultimately I needed to push it to a version 1.3 thing. The snow did look pretty cool though, but it did take me from 200 FPS in editor to 150, so I'll probably have to see how to fix performance before I add it later. Next, I wanted to make props not just pop in when respawning, so I gave them a little animation. After finishing that, a friend wanted me to add an option so that way bullets had infinite bounce, so I made it a toggle that can be switched in the settings menu. Then, to actually finish up the menu, I added sounds to when you do stuff. Now, it's time to add the last new turret, the mine thrower. I was able to reuse most of the mortar's code and had a prototype working pretty fast. I made it so you can shoot out a mine and after 10 seconds it'll explode if no one has stepped on it, and will also do radius damage dealing 0.5 damage. I also finally finished up the menu with some new renders. Then, I added more sounds to it, but I didn't really like them, so I took the beep and made it beep really fast before it blew up. And I think the mines are starting to sound a lot better now. I also let the player manually detonate the mines in the order that they were shot out to help it be more offensive. And that's all I was able to do in a week and a half. Next week, if my internship doesn't take too much of my time, I should be able to get a video out at my normal time frame. Also, thanks for watching my video all the way through, and if you want to support me, please buy my game. You can also play it with friends online using Steam Remote Play, which means only the host needs to own the game. Like if you didn't if you liked, and sub for next time. Yeah. But before I go for another 8 days, here's some gameplay of me and my friends playing. By the way, I don't condone swearing. I'm just too lazy to bleep it all.
Ain't no way.
What the
Ain't
fuck
no
you doing,
way
bro?
he gets the Ribera.
Yes.
Don't sing a song about you.
No.
What's your
This is the build right here. This is the one.
yeah?
I'm not.
How's
Well,
your turn speed? Your turn speed looks horrible.
Oh, it's one bullet or
Oh, I thought I didn't realize.
one in the bag.
Oh, I didn't mean to press that.
It's not one.
Oh, hey, Caden, why don't you be here?
The fuck off, bro.
Been here, dog.
Kill yourself.
Fixes my hair awkwardly. Yeah, weren't expecting you.
Oh my
Bro.
goodness. We just
Licks
owned it.
hand.
I'm finding Luffy, bro.
over.
I'm finding Luffy. I don't care.
He don't care anymore.
Nervously puts fingers together. Hello.
Oh, yep.
You wanna maybe hang out sometime?
Hey Austin. Never
That
mind.
was
Never mind. Oh man.
party in the USA.
Hey,
I feel like I should
Caden.
make the bullets on the double.
Hayden tried to steal my code.
Hey, Caden,
He's stupid and he's really
No.
don't ignore me.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Hey, Logan.
Yeah.
Looks around nervously. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up.